Good afternoon. This is a quick one because when the government hands out money, guess what? The people will try to get. That's a fact. That's okay. So here's the news. Furlough fraudsters stole as much as £3 billion, says spending watchdog. Gangs hijack identities and employers pocket cash, claim on behalf of staff, reports the National Audit Office. Okay, more than $3 billion might have been stolen in furlough money by criminal gangs and fraudulent employers, according to estimates used by Parliament Spending Watchdog in a report into the government flagship jobs protection scheme. The National Audit Office said there was evidence of significant levels of furlough fraud. Yeah, do tell. From both organized gang hijacking claims and employers taking money collected on behalf of staff. Yeah, who knew? Who knew that this was bound to happen? More money would be lost through staff working hours that they were claiming for, the National Audit Office added. HMRC has paid out billions of pounds to fraudsters. Most of this is likely to be gone for good. Yeah. Same. Meg Healy, the Public Accounts Committee. Yeah, guess who's going to pay for that? Make a guess. Pause the video. Do you guess? Do your bets at home? And yeah, I'll tell you. You are going. I mean, us. We all are going to pay for that. HMRC managed to stop tens of. Oh, good. Yeah. Fraudulent claims against the self-employment scheme. Doesn't know how many managed to slip through the net. So this is the it also misses chances to find out which company with pocketing cash meant for the staff or forcing them to work while furlough. You know what? We still speak in English because don't surprise if out of the suddenly we start speaking Spanish. This looks like a banana republic from Latin America. No, this is of course this wouldn't happen if the government wouldn't have prevent all these companies from working in the first place. And no, this is a different topic, and we can have a video on its own, but this is insane. This all this happening is beyond ineptitude. Ineptitude cannot explain. Only can explain this much. This is insane. Why the government spends money to fix the problem they caused in the first place? How come no one realizes that? I mean, I don't need to be a Nobel Prize of Economics from the University of Chicago to say that. I hope. But early this month, the taxpayer faces losses up to $25 billion because of criminal activity, and the company defaults on its bounce back guarantee loan scheme for small businesses. Of course, this was bound to happen. The warning from the NAO over the cost of furlough fraud comes after the government announced plans to extend and improve its job support scheme. Or maybe I know this sounds crazy, but maybe not preventing from work in the first place. The furlough scheme has cost the taxpayer more than £41 billion to support the wages of 9.6 million people. According to the center, more than 13 billion have been spent on helping cover the earnings of self-employed workers. Have been largely successful. For some definitions of successful, I guess, in protecting jobs. Jobs the government killed in the first place. So it's like a monster. Hey, that's a nice job. Hey, that's a nice job you have there. It would be a shame if something happened to you, like a lockdown. Capiche? But the report said the scheme missed as many as 2.9 million people, given a combination of policy decisions and constraints. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad there was some constraint. Okay. I thank God there was some people ineligible. Well, 1.1 million people were denied money because of limited data to validate claims. Okay. I mean, at least we have this. Credit what credit's due. At least that they didn't just blanket this sort of blanket decision. Roughly 1.6 million were ruled out because most of their income did not come from being self-employed. Oh, clever guy. Yeah. Well, they had trading profits about 50,000. You can have a nice life with 50,000 a year. Just saying. You can live pretty well with 50,000 a year. I mean, you're not rich, but you can live good. Further, 200,000 were estimated to be ineligible because they were newly self-employed. Oh, more clever guys. Yeah, they just happened to number of ways that he was open to abuse. Well, and they also pointing to initial HMRC estimate, there were between 5 and 10% who have been lost in fraud and error. Okay, and they just throw these numbers. Well, okay, it equated 2 to 4 billion pounds based on payment made by mid-September. HMRC believe it might have been less susceptible to such attacks than initially forecast. Good. Organized crime gangs. Yeah, organized crime gang were estimated to have stolen between 2.5 and 5%, more than 2 billion. The identity of taxpayers or question people. Claim for large number. Content. HMRC began to alert businesses. NAL said these businesses have been aware that, okay, on the self-employment scheme. Meanwhile, the NAL highlighted that over a single weekend in May, HMRC blocked about 87,000 claims, worth 242 million. Okay, owing to suspicious activity. 2 to 3% of the scheme could have been lost in employer fraud, in which business claimed payment but kept employees working. Yeah, who would thought? Say HMRC could have done more to make clear to employees if their employer was part of the furlough scheme. Suggested employees working at the request could range between 7 and 34. I'll translate that to English. They have no bloody clue. HMRC intends to pull in names of employees claiming on the new scheme to try to reduce fraud and is likely to redeploy staff from to tackle fraud and error in the scheme. This plan to use private contractors. Oh, okay. To help when necessary. Yeah, I'm in favor of using private contractor, but that's not what worries me. Is how private contractors are paid and how they are contracted. Just to say, yeah. Hopefully, these private contractors won't be from Circle, which is a whole topic on its own. HMRC has arrested 3 people on suspicion of furlough fraud. Okay, we have arrested people and expect to follow up on some 27,000 high-risk claims. Also made errors. Okay, because of course certain overpayments of grants worth 14 million, while his company had paid back 278 million claim under the scheme but not needed. HMRC said the scheme was designed to minimize fraud. Yeah, we saw that from the outset, and we have rejected or blocked thousands of fraudulent claims. We will not tolerate those who seek to defraud taxpayers, and we will take action against perpetrators, including criminal prosecution. Okay, yeah. Well, there you know. Prepare for taxes payment. Prepare for tax hikes, or hopefully cuts and spend, which is it's politicians that will happen. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. That was the news. As usual, taxpayers' money goes anywhere but where it's needed. So vote with your wallets, because we all are the market. Cheers.